Just 2 rounds of the ITM Cup remain, and it is Tasman who are in the box seat. A win tonight will secure them a place in the playoffs with 1 round still to play. So tonight, a big night for Tasman. A win will see them secure a spot into the playoff rounds. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornf1lakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the ITM Cup series, where we are following the fortunes of Tasman and Southland. Now it's Tasman in action today, and they are second on the table, and although they're still without their iconic playmaker Marty Banks, who's still got 3 more days on the sideline, he will be back next week, and then if they win today, subsequently for the playoffs as well. So Tasman have been travelling very well. They've lost just 1 match this season, and that was against the Southland for the Ranfurly Shield. So that was a big kick for the Tasman side, and they have looked so good after that match, and they have just beaten everyone in their way. The 9-10 combination of Cowan and Marshall has been simply outstanding in the back line. Fonatia, Heem and Lowe have scored tries almost at will. It's been that productive for them out in the backs. The forward pack is still as strong as ever. You just can't question these guys. Christie, Squire and Kalamatangi, probably one of the best back rows going around ITM Cup rugby this season. So a win tonight, securing them a spot. Can they do it? Up against them will be Northland, which is a team you can never underestimate. Here is Northland, and their season has been horrid. They're dead last on the table, and their best result has been a draw. That is how bad it has been. 11 matches, 10 losses, and a draw as we head into round 12 of the ITM Cup. But the sad thing is there's a lot of good talent in this Northland side, and one may imagine in a couple of years' time, Northland may be right up there competing with the best of sides. They have a good fly half in Dan Hawkins. He is very capable, and Fosatia, and very good winger alongside Nkosi on the left as well. So they've got good finishers, they've got a good fly half. The forwards, they've got Matt Moulton there, very good hooker, but Murday, Neville, they're good second rowers as well. But there's just certain areas of the side that Northland find themselves lacking, and that's what they'll have to clean up heading into next season's ITM Cup. But for today, they have a job of spoilers, and they'll be looking to do that here against Tasman. We look set for action. Players on the field. The ref calls time, and we are underway. Northland kicking off in the blue and white. Tasman are in the red and blue as well. Northland get a good swing on here, the left side, straight off the kickoff. The chances they find Nkosi, but he slips it back in field, and eventually they go to ground, and Kalamatangi intercepts, then throws it straight back. What a start to this match by these two sides, especially Northland, as now they look to the right. Big chance once again for Fosita. And he's taken to ground. Good tackle from Lowe. Tasman try and compete for the ball, but Takalua will get it, and he goes short. Oh, big tackle, but he gets the offload away. A try! It's a try to Northland. Goodness gracious me, how freakish was that piece of play? The shirts are extremely hard to read. Let's see who got that. It was Gilmore. I thought it was the outside centre. Wow, look at this. Leaves him for dust. There's the big hit on right. And Gilmore right there showed the dummy, went through Malnick, and scores the first try of the game, and Northland on the front foot. Massive hit there from Cowan on right. But through goes Gilmore on the short side. No defence at all for Tasman. And an easy finish. What a start for the team without a win. Could they notch up number 1 here against Tasman? The side placed second on the ladder. Here's Hawkins to add the 2. A good kicker, but tonight he's just off the mark. Sways that one away to the left. The wind picking it up and taking it away. So, Northland off to the better start here. They lead by 5-0 over Tasman, which is an absolute perfect start for the Northland side. What can they conjure up now as Lowe will kick us back underway to the left side? What will the defence of Northland be here? Oh, Marshall has plucked that out of the skies. Brilliant effort, climbing high down the left touchline as Tasman try desperately to hang on, but they lose the ball and away come Northland again.
Release.
Tasman though, turn it back and they'll have the ball. McDonald in the back line finds Scott, and there's massive numbers out here for Bryce Heem. Heem for the corner, he'll do it easily. Fonatea and support not required this time, and it is a spectacular reply from Bryce Heem. It was just quickly shifted. There's the cutout pass over the top of Kavubati, and in the end found it out to this man. And Bryce Heem gave Matt Wright, the fullback, no chance at all. In the end, it didn't even look like he had to go for the corner. Great work, Tasman. That's how quickly they can turn it around and score their own try. Not flustered at all by the scoreline. They'll be happy to carry on. And Northland are the ones that need to make the play now. As we've seen with Hawkins' kick, this is a very strong wind. Here's Marshall. He started that off very, very far to the left, and it's come nowhere near close to the post. So, two kickers who are having a very average time so far. Very strong wind. At the tails of Tasman at the moment as well, which could be a very, very interesting second half component. Here's Hawkins. He'll kick us back underway. High into the wind, and Heem picks it up. Great take, he'll lose the ball as well. And is this a drop goal? Miraculous shot, but Kavubati says no. And Lowe finds it to Wheeler over the top for Natia. One-on-one tackle. And Fosita takes him down. Cowan, wide pass for Lowe. And Lowe's going to pump this downfield off his left boot. Sits up nicely for Wright, who's going to kick back into the breeze he goes. Malnick chases hard and takes the mark. So Tasman have the option here of a free kick. Lowe will tap it and then decides he wants to kick it after all. Smashes it downfield. Oh, Fosita's missed it completely. And they've got to run it back. Pass infield. Finds Hohaya. And Northland do very well to get that back. It goes away to Hawkins. And he kicks over the header. Holds up nicely for Malnick. That man's offside completely. But Northland are the ones who got the penalty.
Advantage over.
Wow, what a dismal play from the ref. Oh, and Kavubati has taken his head off as Hawkins went for the bomb. So all sorts going on here. Big plays, and this could be a shot for three, but with the wind so strong against Northland, I can't imagine this one will have the legs. Here's Hawkins, he'll line it up anyway. 25 gone, looks on target. Is it going to carry? No. Wheeler picks up, and they'll run it out through Halanukunuka. Oh, big tackle on the big prop. Halanukunuka, he's going to tap it and have a go himself. Finds Marshall. Marshall gets away. Great work from him. The first five, fly half, kicks high. Up it goes, and it's left to bounce. Here comes Lowe. Lowe regathers. And Lowe's taken down. Great tackle. Looking to offload to Marshall, who was hot right behind them. Tasman battle hard, trying to get this ball, but they won't get it. And then, Takulua.
Release.
Tried to go himself, he paid the price. Short side, offside there against Kavubati. Gets it away nicely for Sita. He'll drive upfield. Goes to the 22. Ahoa finds it wide for Hawkins, who goes to the skies once again. Malnick has this covered, and he'll turn and run it back. This is where Tasman are dangerous. Scott, catch and pass. Fonatea looking to go high himself. Hits the heavens. It comes down midway, and the 22, mistake. Marshall! Unbelievable stuff from Marshall. Where did he come from? I have no idea. Tom Marshall scores the try off the Kieran Fonatea kick. here it is. They don't want to worry about any chip kicks. It was left alone by a couple, and then Marshall comes along, plucks it out of the sky, and gets hammered. Absolutely hammered. There's the big kick. Left alone, couple of players did half attempts at it, but neither were really that committed. Marshall says, that will be mine, thank you very much. And Tasman take the lead for the first time in the match. 5 to go in the first half, and Marshall, who's been kicking superbly this season, has sprayed it. Well, that's a horrible attempt from Marshall, and the score will remain 10 points to 5. Northland still in this one. The question is, can they play a full 80 minutes, Northland? Hawkins kicks back off, goes across to his forwards, and Kavabati takes that one in the sky. McDonald, Marshall, oh, big tackle on Marshall.
Release.
Puts him flat instantly. Jimmy Cowan will have a go. He gets it to Heem. Heem throws it out to no one. Oh, an abysmal offload from Bryce Heem. I think he might have been expecting the likes of Cowan to double round there. Didn't happen, and we'll have a line out just short of the 10-metre line for Northland. And Moulds will throw in. Gets it nicely to the middle for Neville. They swing it right. Takalua, a good pass, and they're finding some numbers. All the way out to Fosita. Oh, beautiful pop pass. Back in field. He loses it, though. And it goes to ground, and Christie trying to jump on it. Northland still with the ball. That is a beautiful pass. Oh, what a run here. Bumps off 1, 2, 3. What an outstanding run. Stole ball for Northland. And they go short again. They got advantage for offside. And they will play it out. And they will win the penalty. Goodness me, what an absolute storming few phases from Northland. It was Lowe, the man guilty of being offside, but this surely has to be a gift. 3 points for Hawkins. But how about the run from Kaufusi? As Hawkins nails the shot at goal, that is half time, and that is a 3-pointer from Hawkins. The game is very close here. 10 points to 8, Tasman over Northland. Well, we have had some absolutely stunning rugby in that first half. That final run there from the tight head prop, Kaufusi, bumping off players at will. That was a special one for the Northland side. That got them the extra 3 points, and now they are really within striking distance of Tasman, who have really not played that well. Their first try was very simple, very easy. The second was almost flukish. So Northland should take much pleasure about that they've had to make Tasman work very hard for their 2 tries. The Tasman side are just looking for the win so they can be guaranteed of their place in the playoffs in a couple of weeks' time. Let's check out some stats here, and it is Tasman who lead the way. Possession 56%, but they're down on territory 60-40, going the way of Northland. Northland doing a lot more kicks as well, 11-7, which is kind of odd, especially with the breeze, strong breeze at that, against them in that first half. Line breaks, Northland actually lead that 4-3, which is kind of interesting given the way Tasman's played, but Northland probably could feel a bit unhappy not to be leading this match tonight. So the penalty giving them the extra 3 along with their try, and the scoreline at halftime is Tasman 10, Northland 8. 40 minutes to go here in this round 12 ITM Cup fixture between Northland and Tasman. Tasman looking to secure their place in the playoffs with a win tonight, if they can hold out this very, very passionate Northland side. Marshall's boot has been off range tonight. There's no question about that. And Lowe will do the kicking off once again. Onto his left boot he goes, and he goes to the left side, and Cowan is chasing hard along with Marshall, and a big rib tickler from Jimmy Cowan. And look at this possession turnover. That is a dreaming start. Marshall looking to break away. Has to throw it over his head. Saves himself going out. Scott has the ball. Kavabati. Nice ball to Christie. He offloads for Folatea. Beautiful ball to Heem. Heem swinging. Heem stepping. And Bryce Heem will score. What a start. That is a spectacular start to the second half for Tasman. Jimmy Cowan with the crunching tackle. And then it was just simple offloads. I thought Christie passed too early. Heem had to stretch for it. But that is what put right off balance. Just the angle, the given speed. And it was over for Bryce Heem. Try number 2. And there it was. I thought that could have been too early. Heem had to struggle for it. But look at that step. Spectacular step from Bryce Heem. He puts Tasman back in the controlling seat there with that try. But this kick is going to be an absolute tricky one. There's no question about that. The breeze now against Marshall. What can he conjure up here? It's going to have to be something pretty good if he's going to get this over. It's hard work to kick against a breeze like this. Starts it over the right and upright. Gore the wind catches it and floats it beautifully between the sticks. It's 17-8 and this game has taken a major turn towards Tasman. The Makos leading now by 9 points. And the Northland Taniwha, a lot of work to do for them now. 46 gone. His kickoff again from Hawkins is swirling around in the wind, but it's beautifully taken, and Perry finds a beautiful short ball to Marshall, and he takes a tackle of the covering Northland defence. Oh, turn it over, and will kick it away. This is far, far too deep. It'll go dead and goal, no question there. Low and Malnick shepherd that one over the line. And the quick turnover kick from Takulua, not quite working on this occasion.
Crouch.
The wind very strong out there behind Northland.
Set.
Scrum feet for Tasman. Jimmy Cowan. The scrum half feeds the ball. Waiting at the back will be Squire, and Squire will run himself. Goes to the right. Beautiful play. He's got it to Heem. Heem's in behind again. Looking for Kalamatangi. He finds him as well. Oh, big tackle on Kalamatangi as he looked to find some more support through the backs. Smashing tackle. He's very slow in getting up as well, Kalamatangi, as the Northland come wide for Fasita, who goes through 3.
Release.
Keeping it alive here at Northland. Takulua. Backwards he goes.
Release.
The wind at Northland's back. Are they going to choose to kick or keep running? Slipping it infield from Murray. This is beautiful. It's a breakaway from Northland and Hawkins. They go up towards halfway. Tasman will get numbers, but one Northland player secures the ball. Neville, he goes himself. Oh, Northland will lose this one for sure. Tasman with massive numbers. Quickly to the breakdown, and they'll get it back. Low, here's James Lowe. Oh, great tackle. Chopping him down, and Fasita takes one back for the Northland Taniwha. Now they'll have to run it out again, losing a bit of ground in their last passage, but this is a nice play. Away it goes out there for Nikosi, and he goes through a couple, foregoing it down eventually to Heem. And again Northland goes short this time. Hoa trying to bust his way through. Oh, Northland, no, they've lost it again. And Christie, he's busting, looking for support, finds Marshall, goes back for Cowan. Floats a big one. They're going right then left. Oh, missed out one. Lowe has to go back. Cleans it up and picks the ball down for another breakdown. Cowan floating it for Scott. That's a beautiful pass from Scott. And look who's out here. It's Karen Fonatea looking. Oh, big tackle. Wow. Matt Wright has smashed him. Look to go through himself. Here's Halanukunuka. A short run from the big man. Heem. Away for Scott. Short ball McDonald. Around the ghost. Fonatea again. Looking to go himself. Fonatea. He does it exactly how he wants to. Give me once, you won't give me twice. Kieran Fonatea shows just how good he is. That's why he's a Super Rugby regular. He steps it up again. Look at this finish. Quinton McDonald, great ball. Gives him the short pass through the back line. Cuts him in half. Through he goes, Matt Wright. The step he tried earlier, but Matt Wright hammered him. This time he times it to perfection. And those two are having a good wee battle here. That also is a 4th try bonus point for Tasman. Talk about run away with the game. That is exactly what they've done here. Whanatea scores, and Tasman will do this in the scamper. Marshall's kicking a bit off the mark tonight with 9 to go. He got that beauty earlier in the second half, and this one, a simple one in front, makes no mistake of that either. So he brings it back, 2 from 4. It is 24 points to 8. 8-10 it was at half-time. What a difference 32 minutes make. Northland have been hammered, and Tasman have piled on the points. As away they come again. Oh, good tackle on Cowan. He is stopped very abruptly. Here's Wheeler going to the left side. Scott, nice ball to Lowe. Lowe's busting away. He's still got a man with him. It's Marshall. Great tackle and super cover defence on Marshall. Cowan will float it out to McDonald again. No one's really out there. Heem comes sliding in to secure that ball.
Release.
Tasman in a spot of bother trying to hang on to it. And eventually Cowan. And Cowan runs away. Beautiful stuff here from Jimmy Cowan. Up to the 10-metre line he went. And support chose not to go with it. Heem will play scrum half, giving it to Scott and Marshall. Marshall through the middle. And Marshall will score. What an emphatic display from Tasman. Too easy, too simple. A great show of acceleration. And he was gone. 29-8. Tasman showing they are a full 80-minute team here. Although the first half was a battle, the second half they have come out convincingly on top. Look at that. Sensational line from Marshall. And he scores quite an impressive try. Who would have thought this game was so close at halftime? There was a mistake from Gilmore. The outside centre, he come forward too far. If Marshall passed, it would have been an absolute smashing tackle he put on someone. But Marshall went straight through the gap. Full-time signals. And Marshall will finish this match off with his conversion, which he has hooked horribly to the left side. A disgusting shot at goal from Marshall. And the final score will be 29 points to 8. Tasman with an absolutely dominant second half over Northland. How discouraging can it be for the Taniwha after being so close at halftime? They did all the hard work with the wind in their faces. They got to the second half with the wind at their back, and they just capitulated everywhere, all over the field, in a dismal second half display from Northland. They opened up the scoring, did the Northland side, with a try through the outside centre, Gilmore. It was not converted from Hawkins, but he did later get a penalty goal just before half-time to put them up to 8 points when Tasman were only on 10. So as for Tasman, there was a lot of tries, 5 altogether. 2 for Marshall, 2 for Heem, and 1 for Whanatea. Marshall had an off day of the boot, just getting 2 from 5. But when you score tries like they did in the second half, you don't really need someone who can kick. On to the stats, and what a turnaround here. Tasman all the way up to 71% from the match. Wow, that is a huge, huge turnaround. Territory as well, they only had 40% in the first half, up to 52 in the end of the match. So that is a big second half turnaround of complete domination from Northland. Line breaks, well, Northland led that at halftime as well. Tasman have come out and got 8 to Northland's 6. High tackles as well. Only in the first half where it was a bit messy. The second half, very much a clean game. Handling errors though, 9 to 2. Won't be too bothering the Tasman side. 9 handling errors is not too bad at all. So Tasman get the win tonight here, 29 points to 8. And they have just 1 game remaining where they have secured a playoff spot. But we'll check that out now and see just what the table shows us. So there has just been 1 match since we last checked out the table, and that is the one we just watched. Tasman 29-8 over Northland, which sets us up for our second match of round 12. Bad Plenty at home to Southland, but with that just one game and 5 points in the bank for Tasman, it is a table that is most interesting, with Tasman now top of the table on 46 points, equal with Wellington, but by virtue of having more wins, they sit atop the table, with Southland sitting third. Wellington, well, they had such a massive lead and they've blown it out now. Tasman have overtaken them, but Wellington have a game in hand. With that in mind, though, look at fifth. Fifth place is 12 points behind, so there's no way Tasman is going to be caught now. They are guaranteed first or second, which is home semi-final as well. Big time win and a big time place to be on the ladder at this point of the season. 11 wins, 1 loss. Stags sit third. They've got the precious Ranfurly Shield. 8 wins, 2 draws and a loss for Southland. A season of just contrasting form for them, but they've come good when it matters. Points differential of only plus 97 and just 1 bonus point. The only team to only have 1 bonus point. But they are on a 5-game winning streak, and they will be also looking in their next match to secure a playoff spot. And that is what we have coming up next. It is Southland up against Bay of Plenty, an away match at Rotorua International. A chance for the Stags to gain some more points, go into the 40s and secure their place over the 5th place Manawatu. So an interesting table when you look at it there. Tasman and Wellington on 46, Southland and Canterbury on 37. So there's probably your top 4. Manawatu would have something to say about that, but they've got a tough ask to try and dislodge either of those bottom 2 sides in the top 4. So that is my time for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the series. The ITM Cup almost coming to a close now. It will be round 12, the second match, and then there's just 2 matches remaining for round 13 and into the playoffs. So exciting stuff here at the ITM Cup. Thank you all for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you all next time for Southland versus Bay of Plenty. Until then, take care.